Hey Lizzie, so right, we haven't made a video in a really long time, and I have to say I kinda hate you right now because I was just about to make a video on books and I was like, nah, I'll check my YouTube account first, and then I saw your video on books and I wanted to make one, and I kinda like our brain connection. We had loads of exams and I'm still pretty exhausted. But I finally managed to read The Fault in Our Stars, so you don't have to bug me about it anymore because I read it overnight. And oh my freaking god, it's the best book I've ever read, I think. Kitty. Okay, well, my favourite book is Harry Potter, clearly, but I think Harry Potter is a whole different category. If there was only one Harry Potter book, I'd say the Harry Potter book and The Fault in Our Stars would be in a tie. So yeah, The Fault in Our Stars. Oh my god, I'm still speechless because it was so good. I mean, the story was kind of predictable, but I think in John Green's books, it's never really about the story. Like Harry Potter is all about the story, it's just fantastic. But in John Green's books, it's more about what the book does to you, what it gives to you and to your life, because I always feel so much better afterwards and feel like I can appreciate life more, and it makes me less scared about life and death. So I kind of feel that what John Green's books make me feel, it's like usually you should get that stuff from church, like you should feel like that, after church. But I think in church they only tell you that like once you're dead you'll be right, you'll be with God, and like don't worry, but they never really tell you what life is about. And I mean, John Green is only human, so he can't possibly know. But I think he's trying really hard, and like I totally agree with everything he says, and I feel like every time I read one of his books, I know a little bit more what life is about. Yeah, it was terrible because I had to cry that often. Like I couldn't really continue reading because I couldn't see the words anymore. They were all blurred, and I had to stop and like get a tissue, and it was so emotional. And the ending, oh my god, like I'd finished the book and I was sitting there in my living room and just crying because it was so good. And I mean, you told me not to worry about not having a J scribble, but the fact that the book is so damn good makes it even worse that it's not signed. And I told you that I went on a J scribble hunt yesterday, but unfortunately I couldn't really find a signed book. I found 3 unsigned copies, but that's about it. Yeah, so the next thing is the Hunger Games. I haven't started yet, but that's what I want you to show now, my books. And I'm so glad about the weather because, it's freezing in Austria. Like, you're in Austria, so you know, but other people might not know. It's like minus 15 degrees. And according to the weather forecast, it feels like minus 21. So I'm glad I've got my books and I don't really have to leave the house. So here's what I want to show you. It's my package from Amazon, and it's huge. And I mean, it's probably not really that interesting, but like I'd really appreciate if you showed me more of your books because I never really know what to read. So I just order loads of crap, as you can see, and I just always hope that the books that I've ordered are good. Usually they are, but it's just because I'm not really a picky reader. I might be like a fussy eater, but I'm not a fussy reader because I read pretty much anything. I don't really like science fiction or like war stories, but apart from that, I read anything really. So I can't even remember what I ordered now. I just needed lots and lots of books and I want to show them to you. Maybe you've read a few of them and you can talk about them, or maybe you haven't read them and you can get them and read them so I can talk to you about them. But yeah, I remember now. I've got The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I think you've got that one too, don't you? Oh my god, yeah. I totally Leaves of Grass by Walt Whitman. I just had to. Oh wow, it's really thick. I thought it was just a couple of poems. Oh wow. I'm so excited to read that. Then I've got, oh yeah, I've got the third one of Millennium series. I've got, what's that, Mrs. Dalloway, just because like Schneider recommended it in literature, so I got it. Candor, The Hunger Games. I can't wait for that. I'm gonna read it once I'm done with this video. Robinson Crusoe. Yeah, another literature book, but I'm just reading it for fun. It's kind of a funny story. Shine, Dream of Possibility, by the guy who wrote Walk Racing with John Green. Another classic, Frankenstein. And of course, I also had to get The Great Gatsby because John talks about it all the time. Scarlet Letter, yay, American literature, yay. So I had to buy it because you said you had it and I have to read it too, yay. Transcendentalism, isn't it? 13 Little Blue I've got enough time to read all that stuff. And one more, The Collected Poems of Emily Dickinson. I'm such a literature nerd. Good, so here's my pile of books that I've just ordered, and just so you know, I've got about 30 books at home that I haven't read yet, and we can add to those 30, 17 more, so I've got about 50 books to read. So don't think I'll be bored. Since it's February, we really should get on to our challenge, which means practicing the guitar. But you still haven't told me about the song. And I was thinking we could maybe try to do one of Hank's songs, maybe? Do you think that would be good? I don't really know. Well, let me know, because we should start. It's already the 3rd of February. Have fun at work, and I'll see you soon. We have to do loads of videos now.